Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great weekend, safe weekend. Supermoon yesterday. Ow! And a great week. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow up 33. NASDAQ up 33. S&Ps are up 11.5. Gold contract down $1.50, trading at $1,309.50 an ounce. Silver up 13 cents at $20.70 an ounce. Platinum down 4 at $1,470 an ounce. Copper $3.17 a pound. Light sweet crude up 37 cents, trading at $98.02. Bonds, they refuse to back off. You get the 10-year down 2 ticks at 125.28. 30-year off 2 at 139.11. King dollar up 76 ticks at 81.53. The euro's down 26 at 133, and the yen's trading up 15 at 102.91. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Can you say ABC structure on the way down? And it's a big one, folks. That's a 75-point A to B equals C to D now check this out. This is really intense today. You had Europe, okay? You had the FTSE close up 1%. You had the DAX close up 1.9%. And guess what? Our markets couldn't handle higher price. What you have here, you're building cause for, number one, a large ABC structure on the way down. There's many equities that have already got croaked, and they're building a separate ABC structure on the way down. Specifically, if you look at United Technologies, that's going to be a monster ABC down. You look at Boeing, they've already finished one. That's another monster ABC structure on the way down. There's a lot of selling that's going on a continual basis underneath this market. Dow Industrials, right now you're up 35. Dow is up about 90 bucks earlier. Just can't handle a higher price. That is a large ABC structure on the way down. A little complex one. We had got over the B point, the C point rather. The C point that was established on the 4th. That was 16,596. You got to 16,627 today. Can't handle it. And the volume today, folks, is absolutely anemic, which you can expect on a Monday. If you were a bull, what you would love to see today is that you actually wanted to go down, not up. You're a bear, this is exactly the layup that you want to see. Why? You get to a higher price, you go over the last swing point, which in itself had no volume, can't handle it with lighter volume, you get a rejection of higher price. NASDAQ Composite, that's up 34 bucks. That's going to come in anemic also. We're at 4405. The 4395. That'll be the number that you'd like to see the composite close under. If you go to we go back to the SPY, the SPY for a second, what you're going to see inside the SPY is that the high of the 4th of August was 194.30. You've got to 194.66. That correlation, we've done 58 million shares. It's 91 million. This is, let me tell you something, folks. The 91 million shares themselves was anemic volume as to compare to how you went down on 189 million. The characteristic today is really sick. And all that does is put more force behind the C to D leg of this ABC structure on the way down. Small caps. Let's go to the small caps. Small caps had a heck of a run out here this morning. If we look at the IWM, this is what you have happening with the IWM. The IWM right now is at 113.51. Up $1.24. The IWM is coming into ICE. It's doing that with 23 million shares versus 62. IWM's not going anywhere either. Pretty amazing how this whole baby is shaking out. Gold market. Let's go take a look at gold. They just can't whack gold down. They're trying, but guess what? Just can't happen. Well, there's not enough sellers. There's more buyers than sellers. Right now, today you had a sideways move. 59,000 contracts out here, which is not a lot. But bottom line, you didn't go to the highs. This went topside last week. You had sign of strength on the 6th of August, as well as Friday on the 8th of August. That sets up, we're at 1309. That sets up the run to 1347. Inside, now this is what's really cool, inside the XAU and the HUI. So here, now let me go back to the gold contract for a second. So if I go back to the gold contract, when you're looking at this, you have two separate swing points. You have the swing point that was established on the 10th of July. That high is 1347.50. And right now, the market's just saying, hey, I want to go test that. Your largest swing point, which I suspect we're going to go to, is the swing point from March 17th. That's 1391.90. Now, what's really cool, folks, is this, is that the way that the XAU and the HUI finished last week is that the XAU and the HUI had already got into the swing points from July. And they're right next to the March swing point. So what that sets up is this. That's saying that the equities are stronger than the physicals. When the equities are stronger than the physical catches up. The probability is much higher. So today you get the XAU up $1.36. We're at 102.62. The low of the swing point, which we're into right now, is 101.45. The high is 106. How we come into this is going to be really cool because it's going to give you an identification. Is this an ABC structure on the way up? And if it is, it's a monster. The 8 point on both the XAU and the HUI go back to May. In this case, if you ballpark it, it's 83. And if I do it conservatively, it's up to 101. It's a big number. So you go, what's that? That's $18. Your C point is down there at 97. What that would do is that would blow away the swing highs of March in the XAU and the HUI. If we go to the HUI and we take a look at it, what you have, you're up 218, you're at 244.66. At 244.66, the low of the 10th is 240, the high is 251. Same's applicable there, meaning ABC structure on the way up. Your 8 point is 201. Conservatively, your B is 242. So you get $41. Your C is out there at 231, which gives you 272, and that also would blow away the March highs. And in that context, that, I suspect, will bring the physicals up and up in an extraordinary way. Bonds. Bonds absolutely refuse to back off. 10-year. This is what we have with the 10-year. 716,000 contracts out here today. Friday, you went to a higher high, couldn't hold price. We went to 126.17. You had 1.8 million contracts. Your B point out here of an ABC structure on the way up is 126. This is my take. We have a large ABC structure on the way up. When you get to a higher high and have volume behind the move and you can't handle price, you back down, you go right after it again. 30-year of USU. 30-year bond has already taken the B point out, taken it out with volume. We're at 139.11. That baby is making a run for 142. Big numbers. Dollar. King Dollar. What is King Dollar doing? King Dollar is relentless. She won't stop either. King Dollar is at 81.53 right now. That baby is building cause to get up into the 85 mark. Big number out there, no doubt about it. We take a look at some of the higher volume, some of the higher volume stocks in a low volume market. Kinder Morgan is the big number out here today. Basically putting together 4 of the companies under Kinder Morgan, and what an expansion of price. It is a monster, too. KMR is up $18.26. And if you do want to see, I was looking at this morning, if you want to see something, I put this on a 10-year, how when you are pushing with volume, bottom line, and this equity was pushing with volume flat out. Each and every time it was up at those highs. In fact, what you had in June, okay, when you start pushing a swing point, you can learn a lot about this one, folks. 2 different things that end up happening. If you put it on a monthly, it was pushing a swing point. The swing point it was pushing was 82 with volume. It was down at 68. Volume kept pushing. What did it do again? It kept pushing the month of September, pushing with volume. Never broke a swing point on the way down. And the deviance, no doubt, because it got down to a price point of 66 in March. But guess what? You had 66 with 10 million shares versus pushing up with 19 million. And your swing point, the actual swing point was 58. Never made it. And this thing went top side with force. It's Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Come right back.